Bearing is one of the ways of getting the direction of one place from another. Other means are the use of sun, stars, shadows, birds, and waves. Usually, bearings are read in a clockwise manner, beginning from the north, and can be written in two forms. The first is the three-figure notation. These figures are between 000 degrees and 360 degrees. The next type of notation is the conventional bearing notation, which makes use of the cardinal points. So, if the bearing of a point, say B, is 125 degrees from point A, it means that point B is in the direction of 125 degrees from the north of A. Now, let's locate the north of A and measure 125 degrees in the clockwise direction. When we get to this point, we have measured 90 degrees. So, we measure 35 degrees further to get 125 degrees. Having measured 125 degrees, we simply locate point B and we are done. 125 degrees can also be written in terms of the four cardinal points. To do this, we will have north, east, south, and west at point A. We can observe that the bearing of point B lies between the east and south. Calculating the angle between the south and line AB, we will have 90 degrees minus 35 degrees, which is equal to 55 degrees. Hence, the bearing of point B from A is south 55 degrees east. Wondering why we did not write it as east 35 degrees south? It is because whenever we write bearings in this form, we measure from either the north or south towards the west or east respectively. How about the bearing of point A from B in our example? If we extend these lines at both points, we will discover that they are parallel. Hence, we have alternate angles. Therefore, the angle will be 35 degrees. Next, to calculate the bearing of A from B, we simply measure from the north of B to line AB. So let's measure. We have 90 degrees, plus 90 degrees, plus 90 degrees, plus 35 degrees. Summing it up, the bearing of A from point B is 305 degrees. Now, I want you to write the bearing of A from B using the second notation. You should have north 55 degrees west. You can check the first example to understand it better. Why don't we have a quick recap of what we have learned in this lesson? We have learned that bearing is one of the ways we measure the direction between points. We have also learned that bearing is read from the north in a clockwise manner or from the north or south in the case of the conventional notation of bearing. In subsequent lessons, we will see how to calculate distances using bearings. So keep practicing.